What's up, everybody? It's Tanner here with the Sports Buffoons and Let's Talk Sports. We are just getting underway to start a brand new mock draft night here. While we wait for some laundry to get done, so you know how that good is. I got into a room a little early, so we will switch over. I am drafting second into play here, so let's see my picks. I'm using today fantasy football for the people uh, rankings on this one. I better pick here though. I think you do got to go Cooper Cup in this situation. I think that's exactly who he had basically first. So I will show his. It's live on the website, fantasyfootballforthepeople.com. Ryan Larson. He'll be on tomorrow for Buffoon and Bodkins. Does such a great job in the play here on things. So yes, he did have Cooper Cup as his number one wide receiver. You can see some of his rankings here. He has Taylor, McCaffrey, Eckler, Mixon for running back. Of course, Kelsey and Andrew Schultz, which is about right. Kyle Pitts. Now, I'm actually really shocked that Hawkinson's and Schultz is above Pitts, just because Pitts is going to be that safety valve for Mariota this season. So we'll see what happens there. But we'll bring this back up and see how the draft goes. If you guys did miss it last night, I did get online. We did a couple of rounds on Yahoo Fantasy here. It really didn't turn too bad. I think I was 6 and I want to say 11. These are 12-man team drafts, mock drafts on that play. But didn't turn out too bad on some of the guys, so I decided I'm going to start up here in the 2 ranks. I do not know any of my draft rankings right now of where I draft currently. So this is a broad variety of kind of what I'm doing, trying to do nightly, of just doing some mock drafts and handing out. So Boulevard Pale Ale, it's always good. So dominant running back first round here looks like Cooper Cup, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and Devontae. It rounds out your wide receivers for round 1. CD starts 2. I don't know. It's been kind of interesting going into play here. I wonder. So if Cup's gone, Jefferson's gone, Chase, Devontae, CD, Mike Evans. It's still around. He'd probably be a guy I would go here if he sticks in. Stefan's gone. Your running back wise, what we got? Taylor, McCaffrey, Eckler, Mixon, Connor. Connor's gone, right? No, James Conner isn't gone. He could be really good value there. If it comes to play, Mike Evans, James Conner, 2 guys we're going to be looking at because Dalvin's gone. Henry's gone. DeAndre Swift just went. Najee is gone. Chubb's gone. Travis 18. Oh, wait, no. Najee isn't gone. Ooh, I could go running back this round too. I could go Evans, Connor, Harris, or Etienne. Zeke off the board. Let's see here. Got Zeke off the board here. I'm still leaning probably Evans or Connor right now, coming into play based off these rankings that were updated 726. So I might go James Conner on this one. Travis Kelsey. Wow. Where's Saquon in this rankings? Saquon, he's 14. So we're probably just gonna go ahead and follow these rankings. We're gonna go running back, and we'll go James Conner for Arizona. I do like that offense turnaround. We'll see if Mike Evans maybe drops back around because wait, did he go just now? Did I miss it? Oh, he did. I missed that part. So who we got next year? Connor. I want to say Najee, ETN. So I think that's your next round here. You go back to one of those guys. ETN's there. He's already questionable. Did I really miss him? No, I did miss him. Okay. So probably ETN or Tyreek. I think Tyreek. Let's go Tyreek. I think Tyreek is. Where is he in this list here? Right there, number 8. So we'll go Tyreek Hill at round 3 here. Solid start so far. Cup, Connor, and Tyreek. Tyreek in the 3rd? That's not going to happen in most drafts. No way, right? Michael Pittman Jr. Yeah, I wonder. I wonder how he's actually performing Matt Ryan coming into play. I want to say it's probably going to be a lot better than what he's had, with Carson Wentz last year. Same time, I guess Matt Ryan has worked with, not as great receivers and still put up big numbers. So there's a chance that he could be worth that 3rd round value there. First quarterback off the board. There goes Josh Allen. All right, when they make the turn here, guys, we'll start planning out our next few players here so we can figure out exactly the route we want to take in this one. Again, using fantasy football for the people, rankings, Ryan Larson's. He'll be on the show tomorrow for Buffoon and Bodkins at 8 p.m. Central. Eli Mitchell, Brees Hall, Kent Akers, all solid picks. I don't know. What do you guys think about the 49ers and Eli Mitchell there? Do you really think do you think the 49ers are going to be that strong of a run game with knowing the position Debo wants to be put in? I'm very questionable on 49ers players, including Debo. I want to see more consistency out of those guys. Mainly Trey Lance. I just want to see more out of Trey Lance come into play. All right, so we made the turn. Let's see where we're at here. So T, Cooks, Pittman, DJ Moore, Deontay coming into play. T, Pittman, Keenan's gone, of course. Cook. So Brandon Cooks is there. I think DJ Moore just went. Deontay Johnson, Debo. So let's look here. Wide receivers. DJ Moore, Jalen Waddle, Deontay Johnson. I probably would go DJ Moore, knowing Baker Mayfield's going to be throwing him the ball. Let's see here. On this side, Fournette, Montgomery, Barkley, Williams, Chubb, Elliott, Sanders. We all know a couple of guys have already went there. On the running back side, Gibson's there. Sanders is there. But Sanders, I've been getting well into the 6th, 7th round on some of these mocks. This is kind of a tough one here. I think we do got to go Brandon Cooks. Let's see here. I don't see any more value there. So then DJ Moore went. So maybe we can pick up. Let's see here. I think you still got to go right receiver here. Mooney, Allen, A.J. Brown, Amon St. Brown, Christian Kirk, Jalen Waddle. Let's see what the overall here. Daniel Gibson's still there. I mean, if this guy's going to drop down to what, the 5th round, you got to go Gibson. That's such great value right there. That's a starter right in the lineup here. So not too bad so far. Two. I feel like 2 and 3 are such a difficult spot to pick in. There's just so much that you could be looking at essentially each time, especially with the quick back-to-back picks coming into play. Now, obviously, you would want to probably have this printed and, be able to cross stuff off. It's a little bit more difficult not being able to do that. I think one thing I'll let Ryan know prior tomorrow, or when I see him and talk to him, maybe have an overall draft rankings list, one big list of where if they fall somewhere. So that way you don't have to keep switching positions. And I'm going off PPR rankings just so you guys know. Let's see what we got coming up here. Who's available still? Harris. Mahomes is still there. Yeah, we're going. No, he's just gone. 5th round. I was like, man, no way. Schultz is there. I think Schultz might be our guy if he sticks around. Amon St. Brown was also on this list. Gabe Davis. But I think we go Schultz if he sticks around. And Damian Harris went ahead. Any auto pickers? Nah. 3 auto pickers are right before me, so we're not going to get them. So let's look ahead here. Let's look at their core. I don't think we need quarterback yet. Look at Alvin Kamara all the way back at 30 on this list. J.K. Dobbins. Clyde's been getting a lot of the first team reps here at the Chiefs camp. I've been hearing. So I think these 3 are for sure gone. Hollywood Brown's going to be gone. Possibly Amon Ross, St. Brown. I think you got to look at maybe Penny and Edmonds. Yeah, maybe next time I do that. 24 for Penny. Edmonds is right there too, isn't he? He's at 20, so I think you got to go. Maybe you can back up with these 2. That would put me at 4 running backs. Leaves me wide open for the other positions there. Of course, Penny goes. So we'll go Edmonds here. So let's see here. Wide receivers. Amon St. Brown. He's still there, right? No, he left. Okay. Thielen, Metcalf. He has Amari Cooper down there at 40. Wait, where's he at Tom Brady quarterback? That's good. He's a 7, tier 3 right there. I think we're going to go with Tom Brady, guys. Tom Brady with all those weapons coming into play. That's going to be a crazy team. All right, so we went Tom Brady. Adam Thielen was there. I mean, there's such good value down this way. So we're kind of looking in this area here. Again, I would highly recommend being able to cross out some of these names because it's so hard to gauge here. Maybe like a pair up with Russell Gage, you could have a big year. We can look at that here. Where's Gage here? Coming into play. Hopkins is going to be a sneaky guy that drops really far just because he is going to be suspended. Remember, I said it yesterday, Kyler Murray was nothing without Hopkins, so be a guy to definitely look at. Let's see Robert Woods up here at 32. Robert Woods. See this? I'm not quite at 4 running backs, but maybe I'll focus here on receivers. Hunter Renfrow he had up there, didn't he? Yeah, 27. Again, I got 3 auto picks, so I got to be wary of that coming into play. 3 auto pickers right before me. I think Christian Kirk was up there too. Yeah, 23. So we'll probably look at Kirk, Renfrow if it comes to play. Never mind. We'll at least go Kirk, because I think, Renfrow just went a couple defenses off the board. So that still helps us, puts us at, we're going to go Christian Kirk because he is ranked highest in the list here at 23. And let's see if it pops around. We'll grab Russell Gage to really finish out this this wide receiver draft here in the middle of the rounds, which I think will get him. You man, you joking me? Thomas is he's an actual picker. Wow. Let's go Devontae Smith. I think he's going to be a safe bet. Where's Devontae in this rankings here? Yep, there he is, 45. Still really good value. Bart Woods and Hopkins are still out there. They might be around still when it comes to play. I like Tua as a good backup. And because you can get him late, possibly even a starter if you want to really focus on that offense. Hunter Henry, looking for a repeat year, I believe. Ronald Jones, Isaiah Spiller. Matt Ryan, we'll go ahead and select here. You know, Austin Hooper, guys, he could be a difference maker in Tennessee. Really could, I believe that. And I'd be curious to how Evan Ingram, if he can stay healthy and do that. We're going to keep Jameis Winston. Lots of great picks valued down the way here. KJ Osborne, another guy, guys, to look at for sure. I've been hearing his name a lot, being a guy that's way down there. Let's see here. Hayden Hurst for Cincy. Remember they lost was it Osborne or whatever to the Jets. Guy that could come into play. Van Jefferson could always be a deep one. It depends how deep your league is too. Like where one of the Yahoo leagues I'm in, we have 23 rounds or 21 rounds, something that matter because we have 2 IDPs and a very deep bench come into play. Well, so far, it looks like Hopkins went. Yeah, it looks like Hopkins went. Of course. Henderson, Kareem Hunt, Ertz. Probably got to look at another running back here to be on the safe side of things. And I don't have a tight end yet. We're going into round 10. We'll see. We'll see here. Robert Woods is a tough guy to pass up, and Hunter Henry should be there yet. But like I said, I was backfall and grab a where is he? He get picked. No, he didn't get picked. Okay, never mind. He'll be down there. Austin Hooper. He's far down here. Jameis Winston. I can get a couple guys late. Hayden Hurst. There he is. Patterson. I think Patterson's no way he's there. But I also like James Robinson at that position. Think if I can grab one of those guys. Woods or Robinson. Or maybe both. That'd be really good value. Rodgers going to the 10th. Hey. I can get Patterson, but I can get Robinson. This is injury. What did he do now? I gotta look that up later. Still gonna go Robinson. Maybe I can swing by and get Woods as well. No, you guys can't see the side. I'm sorry. Let me fix that for you. That way you can see the recents somewhat. There you go. All right, let's see here. Players. Robert Woods is there. Great guy to have. So we got 4 running backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide receivers. We're in the 11th, so 12th. We got to go tight end for sure. Cole Kmet could be one. or Smith if he can stay healthy. But I mean, if you're in a deep league, he'd be good to take maybe later. I still like these guys here with Hunter Henry, Hooper, and Hurst coming into play. So we'll take a tight end at 12 for sure. Maybe two tight ends at 12 and 13. And then 14, 15, we'll draft our kicker in defense. And we'll see where we rank here. I am going to hopefully put out some challenge videos. So maybe we'll do a challenge of we draft only AFC West or a certain division of players. Or we try to get the highest in the results, which I'll show you guys afterwards, how they do the fan points, essentially, projected fan points per team. So maybe we try to reach number one. Well, we'll spend some fun to it. We won't just mock draft to mock draft. So we'll try to get some people into. All right, come on here. So Mike Gesicki, Fields, Trey Burks, Cole Kmet, Jamal Williams. See, I'm not really worried about defense and kickers. Those are the guys you can just kind of figure out throughout the season. Once you grab one, maybe mess around, keep it around and rotate in and out. So Tua, that's a good backup. Tyler Boyd. We're going to go Hunter Henry here. I was thinking about this too. I think we only got the one quarterback, which is Tom. So I think you got to go Jameis. I would go Jameis over Matt Ryan, honestly. I think there's going to be a lot more points coming into play on that one. So we can grab a butt kicker. Be nice to have. As a Chiefs fan, Ronald Jones. I mean, that's such late picks, and there's no way on some of my drafts that he's going this late. I don't know. Mock drafts are so hard to gauge just because you see some of these guys drop as far, like Ronald Jones, Isaiah Spiller, and they're just no way they go that late. Sky Moore, look here. Sky Moore at 11. He went before Ronald Jones. I love Sky Moore. I think he's going to be huge for this Chiefs offense here. If anybody's going to put us at the yesterday, if anyone's going to replace a Tyreek style player, it's going to be Sky Moore. So Noah Font, Matt Ryan. Oh, butt kicker didn't get picked. Oh, well. They were hoping. It was a long shot. So he comes into play here. Rashad White, Garrett Wilson, Mac Jones. Oh, somebody actually picked Mac Jones. Green Bay, Higbee. Higbee. That's going to be a good pick. I thought he was going to be a good pick last year. I think Gerald Everett's going to take care of that. Suck up. Get rid of my cue here because we're now in the kicker defense rounds. A lot of people, when you do Yahoo, a lot of people don't have their roster set. So you can draft, all 15 rounds or whatever, 20 rounds with weapons. But you're going to need that kicker defense spot when the season starts, so you've been dropping some guys. Unless you can trade them, swap them out for somebody you really want, which is possible. Could be a good method there. Jacoby Myers, DJ. Mostert went in the 14th? Are you kidding me? Oh, my Lord. Yun Hoku. He has yet to do me around in fantasy. and you know he's going to be there in the within field goal range because Mariota and that Falcons team is not scoring. They're going to rely on a lot of field goals. And maybe for the fun of it here, just to boost up here, we'll try to get the highest fan points projection on defense, just to boost our stats a little bit. I thought I had a really good draft last night when we were live, and the first one I really liked it. A lot of great wide receivers, decent running backs. Ended up with Kirk Cousins and Tua, and I had Schultz as well, or Kyle Pitts, not Schultz, Kyle Pitts, and yeah, somehow I came in last as projected points. I mean, it could be a good thing for a lot of times in Yahoo, but you know, it just seemed really off. All right, so Dallas is the highest, which is actually a pretty good defense to get at the end here. So we'll go Dallas. Yep, there's Gerald Everett. I'm surprised. I would have swapped that at least. Hopefully tonight you guys can hear lo-fi radio on the stream. I didn't realize you couldn't hear it last night, so I was the only one jamming out. Cincy, three more. Come on, El Capitan. Yep. Exit out with auto pick. That's fine. Get that auto pick. Come on. Yep. Gotta wait this one out. So we'll show the results here after this, see where projections are, view a few of the teams that are high as well, and then we'll start another one. All right, so look at standings here. 2002 projected. Hey, third place, baby. Let's look at the teams here. So we'll go my team. So Brady, Cup, Hill, Connor, Gibson, Hunter Henry, Brandon Cooks, Chase Edmonds, Kirk, Devonta, whatever. James Robinson, Robert Woods, Jameis Winston, and then Yohun Koo in Dallas. Dallas was a big lift there. Of course, Tom Brady with the biggest amount of points here, next to Jameis Winston, who are both going to be really extremely valuable for their teams. But I didn't mind picking the two. Let's see here, who was ahead of me? Adam. So Adam had Burrow, CD, Terry, Joe, Montgomery, Ertz, Davis, Pollard, Thomas, Kareem Hunt, Chris Olave, and he was the one that drafted Matt Jones with Nick Folk in Green Bay. Not too shabby for a starting lineup. I like that Gabe Davis pick. I love the Tony Pollard on the bench, Michael Thomas on the bench, Chris Olave, a few New Orleans guys there. Nothing. I guess Cincy, Joe and Joe to pair up. I don't see nothing else to really pair with them. So I'm a big fan about pairing my quarterback with somebody. I don't think I did it this time. Did I? Tom Brady. No, I didn't because I was going to draft Russell Gage and he got taken right beforehand. Totally forgot about that. So I could have gone a few different routes as well on that. Mike had Herbert, Chase, the Lizard King, Aaron Jones, Cam Akers, not too bad so far. Noah Font, Josh Jacobs, Devil Singletary, Hunter Renfrow, Chris Godwin. That's who I was wanting as well. Aaron Rodgers. All right, Herbert and Rodgers. You can't go wrong. MVS, who's going to be the guy that gets a lot of yards. Maybe not a lot of targets, but he's the guy that gets a lot of yards for the Chiefs. Kenneth Gainwell, Justin Hopkins, and then LA defense. Not horrible. Chargers defense, okay. Not horrible. Again, no pair up, but I really like this bench. That's a bench you can really play in and out. You can play the matchups here essentially with your first string. Let's see what the worst looks like. Stafford, Diggs, Mike Williams, Najee, Brees Hall. Brees Hall, if he comes through, he could be big for that team. Murray Pooper, DeAndre. That's a risk right there. I think if he didn't have the 6 games, he'd be up there near that 2 mark. A lot of potential players on this one, but this is a lot of hope coming into play on this team. So that's fair. Let's see, QBs overall. I was 4. I had number 1 in wide receivers by, almost by a lot in my mind. Running backs, not too hot. Tight end, of course, because I just drafted 1 tight end, and then nobody cares. So, not too bad of our first mock draft here. So we'll hop into another one. We'll do another team or 12 team, and we'll do a different position this time. We'll go. Let's see if we can get the 12 one. I want the 12 spot. Really? Well, it kicked me out for whatever reason. We'll get back into it. Mock drafts. All right. Let's make it the 12 spot. I don't want an 11. And it kicked me out again. Gotta love it sometimes. There we go. Got the 12 spot. All right, so that's going to be a bunch of auto picks. It's all right. See kind of what it looks like here coming into play. So guys, real quick here, while we wait for this to load, I do my mic, of course. So while we wait for this to load, guys, quick things here. Let's Talk Sports just had their first episode of Fantasy University, where a lot of fantasy guys come on. They talk about the strategies. They talk about different things. That was tonight. So that's posted. Make sure you guys go check that out on Let's Talk Sports. That next show, I want to say it's Thursday. So make sure you guys check that as well. That's going to be coming up. Some cool things going to play. Tomorrow night, we have Buffoon and Bodkins. Ryan Larison, who with the tool I'm using, will be joining us. And we'll be starting at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Right here on the Buffoons and Let's Talk Sports channel, also on the Bodkins Show channel as well. So make sure you guys check that out as well. But yeah, there's just a couple of things dropped. Also in the description, there's some fantasy tools as well for you guys to sign up for if you're interested. Some sites to check out. A newsletter that Ryan Larison writes for. He also writes for Rotoballer. There's also Mikey's tool, which is the Basement Brewed Fantasy Football. Just drop my names in the description for that as well. And then also Underdog Fantasy, which we're going to check out before we stop doing mock drafts, because that's going to be, it looks like it's pretty fun. It looks like it's a DFF style league style where you pay to be in a best ball or whatever. And we're going to do some of that. I am going to drop a little bit of money down, and we're going to do some of those drafts on Underdog Fantasy. But make sure you put the promo code in LTS for the promo code for Underdog to go check it out. You don't have to do it right away or anything like that. You don't have to put money in right away, but it's cool to get in there and check it out. It's a whole new different daily fantasy area, and it's a lot different than FanDuel and DraftKings. So Underdog Fantasy, guys, go check that out. Promo code LTS. That's also in the link in the description. All right, guys, we're about 30 seconds here before we start back up, and we'll be drafting 12 in this one. All right, so we'll see what we got here. So our target range is around Aaron Jones, Devontae, CD, Mike Evans. I'd almost go back-to-back receiver if we can get down this way of Devontae, CD, and Mike Evans in this play. Let's see here. Yeah, because Devontae, CD, and Mike Evans are at 6. But Mixon could drop to us. That's a 2. That's a quick one here. We got a bunch of auto pickers. That's why. If this really goes quick here, we'll definitely do another one here on Fantasy Football on Yahoo. Aaron Jones. So we're looking here at the tool on Fantasy Football for the people.com. Joe Mixon's at 4. And what we got here? Devontae, CD, and Mike are at 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. I'd almost go. Let's go wide receiver here. And then we're going to turn around and we're going to grab a running back. We'll go Aaron Jones. A couple former Packers right there. So I think I got 4 at both spots. Yeah. No, I didn't. I went 7. I should have gone CD in this one. It's all right. Again, a lot easier to do when you have it on paper and you can cross stuff off. So we'll try that next time. So we're looking around the Terry, AJ Brown, Connor. All right, Castro, what are you looking at? Oh, AJ Brown's there. He's going to get auto picks. All right, so McLaurin, Akers, Mitchell, Williams, Pitts. So where's McLaurin in this one? 16. Cam Akers, 23. So I think we do got to go McLaurin. And Pitts is a 5. So let's go Pitts. Kind of a weird one so far. Each spot's always different, and it kind of drives me nuts, honestly, because I could be practicing. I think I loved my team when I was in this range, the 7, 8, and 9 range. You kind of knew exactly who was going to be there, who your chances were. But when I'm early, like 2 and 3 make me nervous, and you just never know who's going to end up coming back at you. And 12 and 11 is just too late. See, Schultz is there too, which is probably ahead. Of course he's ahead, and I picked too early. That's what I get. That's what I get. All right, what we got here? Yes, Singletary, Schultz, Sanders, Davis. I think Davis is highest on the list, isn't he? Amon St. Brown, Mooney. Where did Mooney just go? I think Judy. That's why. We'll go DK. Then we'll go Amon St. Brown. No. Yeah, we'll go Amon St. Brown. He should get tons of targets again. It's a rough draft. I'll admit this one. This is for sure a rough one. A lot of it's auto pick, so you don't get a lot of time to actually look through and pick and look here. The other half is not having, stuff written down so I can cross out, but it's still not too bad. Clyde, Brady, Mooney. Oh, Mooney was there. I didn't take enough time to look. I thought tight ends right there. A lot of non-wide receivers or running backs right there. So right now we're looking at Adams, McLaurin, Metcalf and St. Brown. That's my receivers. Let's see if we can get Penny and Edmonds or something in that matter. So we'll go Shad Penny. So we can get Edmonds. Not too bad. Kind of saved it a little bit. Aaron Jones, Penny, and Edmonds. Kind of saved her. Where did AJ Dillon go? Right there in the 4th. Okay. Kind of watching these two if I get that last pick in my draft. Because I really wouldn't mind a Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon handcuff just in case one guy blows up over the other. I know it's hard to justify having a pick so close to each other like that on the same team. Maybe it's something to look at, though. Yeah, you're on auto pick when all that happens. Yuck. Yuck. Oh, Devontae. I like him right now. I like Kirk. Where are we in? Was it the 10th? So I'll come back in the 11th. So we'll go 11th, 12th, and a tight end on the 13th. Maybe we'll get a big score this time around. We'll see what happens. Castro left, so he's auto pick as well. So I can get Aaron Rodgers. Pair up with Aaron Jones there. Be pretty huge. Like I said, this is going pretty quick. We'll definitely do another one here. And we'll check to see where we're at after that. And yes, I am going to try to do this nightly, guys, even after our Monday and Wednesday podcast. Just working to get some practice in and hopefully helping you guys out take a look as well. England, the Lizard King. See, the Lizard King, if you can get Aaron Rodgers and Alan Lazard late and pair it with Aaron Jones there, or AJ Dillon even, it could be looking good. Wait for the Astro. Okay. Auto pick. Aaron Rodgers gone, of course. So I think you just got to go Tua here. Madison, Sam's still in there. So you got Claypool, Hunt. Interesting picks. All right, so we'll go Tua in that dynamic, and then we're going to go Jameis. Again, Jameis is going to be huge. I'm telling you. Once he comes back, anywhere close to where he is. Now, I was thinking about this. Michael Gallup, guys. Michael Gallup probably will go most likely undrafted. Sky Moore, pretty close to that on some leagues. NDS. That's going to be some guys maybe to keep an eye out on coming into play. I still love that Austin Hooper, Tennessee, and I love the Hayden Hurst here. We're going to go Hooper. I know I'm not going to get the top points, essentially. We'll do it this way. We'll make up in kickers in defense. So anywhere close to that. So, like I said, I'm not anticipating a lot of auto picks. It's so hard to justify some of these picks here in auto pick at 12. We'll try to do 12 again and we'll try to get in a bigger league of more actual people on there. Thoughts on Isaiah? Hey, man, this guy has a lot of potential, it sounds like. From what I've been seeing and hearing in camp, he's a guy that is going to be effective. He's going to be part of the offense. I think he does take McKissick out, essentially, of that of off the team essentially to keep there. And it sounds like he is running with ones, which is huge in an Andy Reid offense. So I like him. I wouldn't draft him by any means. I'd almost treat him like a Derek Gore from last year, where maybe you pick him up if you're in a deep league, maybe grab him, keep him on the bench, or maybe a guy you highlight for all later in the season in case there's any injuries to Clyde. So if there's an injury to Clyde at any more time, because he is back now, but if there's any more injuries to Clyde, I would maybe look into him in a deep league of grabbing Isaiah and maybe just stashing him on the bench here if you have that availability for a fantasy perspective. But from just a Chiefs fan perspective, I like the guy. I think Veach got a steal, and that's kind of what he wanted. He said there's a lot of late round guys in the draft that are 1,000 yards capable. Isaiah could be one of them that he was looking at. So here's a guy. Love it. Excited for that. Maybe we can get Mike and to break it down here on Settling the Kingdom show as well on this running back. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Let's just say that. All right, guys. So here we'll run through quick here on the projections. I'm third to last on that, kind of what I expected to be. Sam, actually, he drafted 10th, I think it was. Let's see here. Burrow, Brown, Waddle, Mixon, Swift, Albert, Judy, Stevenson. Actually, that's pretty decent bench right there. I like the starters. I like these guys here. He did pretty solid there into play. So, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. We'll get into another one, guys. So, like I said before, we are trying to use fantasyfootballforthepeople.com's rankings. That's Ryan Larison. He'll be on the show tomorrow. Let's Talk Sports guy. He also works for Rotoballer, and he does Wagner Fantasy with the newsletter as well. So make sure you guys go check that out. Descriptions are in the bottom. Make sure you guys check out Underdog Fantasy. We'll be doing some of those here at some point. We are going to do a couple of those leagues here because it just sounds fun. It just sounds like a different style where you pay to play best ball. I mean, it's like $3, $5, whatever. But we are going to do a couple of those. Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you put in the promo code LTS as well. Make sure to Let's Talk Sports get some credit here for that. Good stuff. It looked like a pretty cool site here from that. All right, so we got 12 again. A lot more people here going in, so we'll wait for this to start coming into play. First couple drafts, not too bad. I don't really have much thoughts on them. I like the first one I did. I obviously ranked third in the projected points there, but that could have been because I picked Dallas's defense somehow in the last round. I don't know how that happens. It won't happen in most leagues. But so far, not too bad. I haven't really been upset about any of my drafts. I mean, that last one was pretty bad, but that was also 90% auto picks. Just CPUs by the time I got in there. Didn't realize there was a bunch of CPUs in there. So, but we'll start here. It looks like in about 3.5 minutes. We'll start our next round on it. We are drafting 12. We are drafting 12 again, but there's actual people in this one. So we will do that for sure. And I am looking up PPR and the fantasyfootballforthepeople.com rankings. Last night, guys, I did a show as well, another mock draft. I tried to use a Basement Brood Fantasy Football, Mikey's tool from last night as well. So make sure you guys check that out. That's also in the description as well. Make sure you just drop my name. My name's in the description. If you want to sign up for that, very affordable tool. This is, I think man, I can't remember how many years it is. I want to say 3 or 5 or something that matter. First time for me. Excited to use it. He also does heat maps for daily fantasy football. Examples are on the side as well. So I'm really excited to use that here and for Underdog on that side and FanDuel. So lots of stuff going on. And in case you guys missed it, today was the debut show out of 4 of Fantasy Football University on Let's Talk Sports. Ryan Larison was on, Nick Bodkins was on, a couple other guys, and basically they talk strategy, they talk a little bit about fantasy football. There's 3 more shows to come. I believe Thursday, Sunday, Thursday. Don't quote me on the last one on that, but it's really cool. Different takes, different personalities coming into play, different strategies. You're going to hear Mike Settle will be on one. I'll probably hop on at some point as well. But yeah, we're just going to. All right, now I'm just trying to do some mock drafts and get some practice done. I'm working on some laundry, so might as well, right? Maybe we can dig in some camp and stuff like that too. Tomorrow night, the Buffoon and Bodkins guys, Ryan Larson will join us right at 8 p.m. Central, right here on Buffoons at the Sports Buffoons channel, and then Let's Talk Sports channel, also on the Bodkins Show channel. And then 8:45, we'll have Jonathan Grishman join us here for some baseball topics as well. And of course, you can't miss the Nick Bodkins UFC Minute. So that's always a fun one now. They got a graphic for him. We're about a minute 20 out, guys. So just hang tight. Hang tight there. We'll get another round going. And I wonder from you guys out there too, like, what are some of the strategies that, has worked for you? Or is there any kind of challenges you want me to do? Like draft all AFC West, AFC North, NFC division, or whatever. Stuff like that. If you want to see some fun stuff. I'm all for it. I'm all for doing something fun every now and then, than just mock drafting at different spots each time. Or is there a certain spot you want me to draft at that maybe you're looking at? I could do a 10-man league, a 12-man league, and a 14 on Yahoo. I think it was 14. Yeah, 14. So if there's a certain spot that you want me to draft at, just let me know. We'll definitely draft at that spot. And yes, I do plan on trying to get a couple more people on for these mock drafts as well. But it's also almost 11 o'clock here, so a lot of people aren't tempted to jump on a Sunday night or probably during the week. But maybe a Friday, Saturday, we'll get something big going on. All right, draft is loading. Again, we are at 12 here on Yahoo Fantasy Football. I'm using the Fantasy Football for the People rankings. It's loading. It's loading. It's amazing how long this thing takes to load. And maybe we'll use different fantasy sites as well. So we will do some underdog ones, best ball. So those actually count. So we'll make sure we get I get stuff on paper that I can write, cross out for both Mikey's tool, Basement Brood, and then Ryan Larson's tools. We'll also do Sleeper. We'll use Sleeper a few times in these mock draft shows. Yahoo Fantasy is my main one that I use. Probably won't use ESPN. Maybe NFL. I did not like the NFL last year by any means. Maybe we'll try it once just to see how it works. But yeah, we'll try out some different fantasy sites as well. All right, here. So we'll hop in here. So we're going in for rankings here. And so here's my fantasy football for the people.com. Go to the ranking tiers. You're going to see everybody here. I have PPR currently set into play because that's what I think every league is PPR that I'll play. QB, running back, receiver, tight end. Hopefully I can get one where he can make like an overall draft rankings with every position in the play and kind of when you should take it. I mean, it might be a lot for him, but I think it'd be really cool to kind of see that and see how that would go. But yeah, we'll see exactly what happens. We don't have a lot of time to pick, so we'll do our best to try to reference the tool as quick as we can by looking here on a few of them. But I probably won't use it the entire time. But if I do have a question, I might reference it here between a few players. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Get it on again. Super excited here. I'm just so glad it's football season here. Anybody? So we got 1, Three auto pickers. It's all right. Maybe they'll come back. All right. We are off. So I'm expecting Jonathan Taylor Cup 1 and 2. Okay, there's one. Derrick Henry. What? Eckler. So, what? You telling me that Cooper Kupp's sitting there? 1, 2, 3, 4 at 5. TJ, you gotta take it. You gotta take it. What? Cooper Kupp goes at 7, 8, 9. All right, I better look here. So we got Najee, Aaron. So probably Mixon. I think Mixon's high on his list here, running back. He's at 4. See where JM goes. Okay, so Mixon went. So that leaves me with Najee. Where's Najee? So Najee is a 10. Then we'll go. So not Cup. So Devontae, I think, is a 4. Okay, so we'll go Devon. Wait, Chubb and Swift. Yeah, okay, so we'll go Devontae. And then I think I go CD at 5. CD at 5. We're not going to make the same mistake we did last time. CD at 5. Okay. So Devontae, CD on the turn going into play. So Swift went. So what are we looking here around this area? Man, stressful with that little time to do this stuff. Is that Chubb at 16, Elliott. So Edmonds is at 20. It's a good value. AJ Dillon usually been going with the 4. We're gonna go running back. It's probably gonna be around this range. Oh, I don't want to do that. It's Mike Evans, Chubb, Kelsey went. It's rightfully so. Kelsey should be the first one off the board. Kamara, Barkley, Javonte, Debo already. All right. Let's put to him one more round. It's a pretty dominant running back. It's always dominant running back at first in some leagues. Then the wide receivers really kick on. I think we're gonna go try one more wide receiver here. Get a big 3. Then we'll maybe look at other positions. Unless there's really good value receiver again. So James Conner. That was actually the guy I was looking for in the 4th. Tyreek T. DJ Moore's there. I like DJ. I like Keenan. I'm hoping one of these 2 guys are there. Terry, I'd be definitely okay with. Those are gonna be our guys. DJ, Keenan, and Terry. That's where we're gonna be looking here. Probably gonna go right here. DJ and Keenan. Just take Terry. Just do it. Might as well complete it. Cam. Oh, hey, we're gonna get Terry, guys. So we will. I don't know. So we're gonna do Terry. And now I can turn around. Oh, I can go handcuff Tyreek. I think I'd do it. I think I'm going to go Waddle. Maybe a flex too. Okay, so I'd set on wide receivers, guys, obviously here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start looking at some running backs coming into play. Gibson, definitely Etienne. AJ Dillon's still there. And AJ Dillon, it's 4th round. He should be going here. Penny, Edmonds, such great value there. Pollard, Cordero. I'm a little worried about Hunt, guys. I'm a little worried Hunt's might decide to try to hold out or something like that. Something weird in that matter. Danny Pierce, so yeah, Ronald Jones, who's going really late in a lot of things. Could be a guy, Rashad White, Mostert. There's Isaiah down there at 338. All right, so what we got? Montgomery, Pitts, Sutton, Deontay, Antonio, Judy. See, Sutton for a long time was going in like that 5th, 6th, 7th range. But now with Tim Patrick out, he's been moved up to about the 4th and 5th round for sure. J.K. George Kittle. Okay. So the big 4 is off the board. Yeah, I've been hearing. Somebody told me. I don't remember where I heard it. Somebody told me that Julio Jones was lining up at tight end for the Bucs, just to get him on the field. I don't know if that's true. I haven't actually looked into myself, but it's kind of something I've heard. Davis, Allen, Cooks. Come on, baby. Trying to go. If I can get AJ Dillon in the 5th, let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't think I will, but that would be pretty solid. Bateman, Harris. Okay. We got auto pick to deal with here. Come on, baby. I don't know. AJ Dillon with the auto pick. Come on. It's all right. Patrick Holmes goes. That's fair. DK. Got some good value still. Oh, I could go more. Let's look here real quick. Quarterback. Somewhere at 8. Who's all there still? Quarterbacks. No, I don't think we do it, guys. We're going to go ahead and go Singletary. We're going to go Sanders. Singletary, Sanders. I was looking at quarterbacks, and yeah, there's too much there. Tom Brady's still there. Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, Russell Wilson, Dak, Cousins, Rodgers. It's too early to try to go quarterback right there. I just can't do it. I can't do it. You could just do it like this and get the W. Oh no. What? 80 people. Waller's still there. Oh, Schultz and Waller ain't gonna come back around to me, but it's good to know they're down there at the 5, 6, 7 range. Darren Waller, of course, he's gone in the 6. Chase Edmonds went early this time too. He hasn't been going that early in any of the drafts. So if I can get Dak, then I'll be looking here. I can do Dak and Tua paired up with these guys. I don't think I've seen Carson Wentz drafted at all. Any of the drafts. Schultz went, Waller went. That's fine. No big deal. I'd like for one of these guys to drop down to me. There goes that one. Tom Brady next. Ross St. Brown. What are we looking at? Still Penny's still there. Pollard, Cordell, and Mark Hopkins and Mooney. Big time targets there coming into play. Devontae too. Man, I guess I'll mark Carr, the Lizard King. Rock's still there, guys. Captain Kirk. So I get one of these two. I don't even need Rodgers. Just Dak. So I could go Penny quarterback or not anymore. I could go Mooney quarterback. Let's do that. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's so hard at this stage. Maybe we're waiting for Friday. Maybe Friday we'll do our first underdog fantasy draft. Put in $3 or whatever it may be. And we'll make it Fridays or Saturdays. It could be tough. It could be fun. It could be different. I'll definitely be more prepared and AKA have stuff printed out, be able to cross stuff off, look at different stuff. So can't look at my phone because my phone's the camera. And there's Dak. So close. So close. All right, what are we doing here? So I think we're still going to go Mooney. I think I might have to go Derek Carr. Where are we in? Around 8? So around 7, 8. I don't think he's going to be there. I can go Mooney Pollard. I can go Mooney Cordero. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I think Mooney's going to be a target machine. Then we'll go Cordero. And Kenneth Walker, guys, could be definitely a guy to look at too, late down the way. Like that. Mooney was just too good a value to pass up at this point. So let's look at some quarterbacks to mark down. Cousins, Rodgers, Fields, Tua, Matt Ryan, Winston. Heck, dude, even Deshaun at this point, honestly. You may not get anything at all lately. Or at least we'll start the season. So I like Pat, Cole Kmet, Hunter Henry. I like Austin Hooper. If you have a deep league, I like taking Robert Tonyan on a deep league. Because by the time he comes back, it should be, mid-season or so? Week 8, week 9, possibly. I mean, maybe earlier, depending how his recovery's coming. I wouldn't mind stashing him away. I like the Hayden Hurst at Cincy. CJ. I like CJ in New York. I don't like Janu anymore. He just had a really down year. Where's the guy I'm looking for? Here to get taken. Kyle Rudolph. Kyle Rudolph could be your next Gronk style for those guys. Kyle Rudolph, I love that value. Again, I have a fantasy league. It's 21 rounds. I take a lot of guys late. I had Ducks and Knox last year in like the 19th or something like that. So it's a lot of value going into play. I think it's hard to pack up Christian Kirk right there, but I think I'm going to go. If it comes back to me and I'm able to do it, probably going to go Kirk Cousins and Derek Carr in this one. So I don't think I've done it. Yeah, I haven't done a quarterback yet. So I'm probably going to go Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr coming into play. If it gets to me. Did Ronald Jones go? Did I miss that? Or is he still out there? He is still out there. Posters. He has some sick guys. Russell Gage is there. I don't need any wide receivers. Kenneth Walker, if he drops to me, I'll take him. No, I'm not gonna take him. I gotta go quarterback. We're hitting the 9th or 10th and 9th and 10th round. Yeah, okay, so he won't drop to me in the end. Robert, come on, Robert. Stop being an auto picker. See, we could be doing a bunch of fantasy mock drafts all week, and then we do our first underdog fantasy actual league draft. And none of this will matter because it's going to be totally different. Russell Gage. All right. Kirk Cousins in the play. We'll go back-to-back quarterback. Knock this out. There's still a lot of value down there. So we're going in the 10th. So we'll be picking 11th and 12th. So I can look at – I didn't even look at tight ends yet. I can still focus on at least one more running back. Ronald Jones could be there. I'd say Spiller, Damian Pierce, Sony Michel. Sorry, I haven't brought up the tool that much. I apologize. I've just kind of when I've seen stuff, or the stuff I've heard, whatever. I like Kenyon Drake coming back from his injury. The Duke at Buffalo can be a sneaky PPR. You know what I mean. Look at some of these guys that are going to be down there that far. A lot of guys that you could probably maybe grab. Yeah. Yeah, that's way too far down. Still a lot of value right here, guys. Still a lot of value. All right, let's back draft results. Since our pick, Robinson, Matt, Gordon, Trey Lance, Gay, Stafford, Lockett, Kirk. Kirk going in the 10th round. Rodgers going in the 10th round. Blows my mind. Pat. Okay. You know, it takes a lot of discipline too. It takes a lot of discipline to not pick your players, your team players. So like Patrick Mahomes, I could easily take in the first or the second, right? But it takes a lot of discipline to not take them, to look at other value going into play. Maybe if I was in the middle of the group going to play, or if he dropped into the third round, Patrick Mahomes at third, in the third round, I would probably grab. But the first 2 rounds, it's just really hard not to take him, but you don't, because there's a lot more value going into play in the first 2 rounds. And then maybe you look at the Josh Allen or the Patrick Mahomes, maybe in the third or fourth round. It's a lot of discipline. Albert, I can never say something. Alquan Bonham. Might be close. Carter, Drake London. Still not sold on Drake London, but he could be a target with Julio gone and Russell Gage gone. He could be. Sky Moore, there he is again, drafted in 11th. Telling you guys, it's another guy to really circle him up. Kenneth Gainwell. All right, let's see where we're at here. Oh, look at that, man. 12th. Tight ends. Well, we'll go cool bit. 12th, 13th, and then 14th, 15th will be our kicker and defense. So we'll do one more tight end. We'll see exactly where it comes out. I might go down and get Kyle Rudolph in the 13th round. And then we'll do our kicker defense. And we'll probably just call it a night after this one, guys. I do, unfortunately, got to work tomorrow. But you can help with that. Like and subscribe. Helps everybody out. Nick Folk. Did my boy go? Yeah, he did. Harrison Butker went. Tua went too. Wow. All the way down in the 12th round, guys. Tua, Justin Fields, even Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence actually was pretty effective last year in fantasy terms. Boyd. Oh, Tyler Boyd went that far down? Okay. Devontae Parker, I'm really uncertain with him. I'm uncertain if he's going to be... I mean, it's the Patriots, right? Like, they haven't had a set number one since Randy Moss. Truly a set number one since Randy Moss. So, I'm very uncertain on that one. Henry Smith Jr. Matt Ryan going into play. And took some of my tight ends. It's all right. It's all right because we're going to hop down and we're going to grab. Oh, Kyle Rudolph has a big old 0. That's going to hurt me. I'll grab Kyle Rudolph here, but we're not doing it for that. We'll grab Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst at Cincy could be a really good pick as well. I love the fact that I'm doing this here. I'm just open to so many more different picks that could come into play. Man picks, Prater. Okay, we'll go Prater. Old man Prater. And we'll go defense. Who's going to be there for me at the end? Who's going to be there? I guess I can go back. Sorry, guys. Jameis went. Matt Ryan went 13th. Hayden Hurst is picked. Prater, Hopkins, Mac Jones, Tyler Higbee, Holiday, Myers, Spiller, Rashad White, late. Gerald Everett, late. Who picked Daniel Jones? Come on. Did you not see those highlights of him in training camp underthrowing his receivers? Jared Goff. I had a guy, Smoking Jeremy B. Go follow him, Kneecap Biting with Smoking Jeremy B. Lions podcaster. He went to camp here and he's like, gave honest assessment. He's like, yeah, Goff has, he can get the ball to the receivers a lot of zip, but he still has issues with the chemistry with the receivers. So still a lot to be done here at the Lions for Jared Goff. So, make sure you guys will check out Smoking Jeremy B. Does fabulous work over there. It really will influence you early on that the Lions are a contender, but we all know they're not. You got to bring them down to reality. But he covers them very solely, and he is very honest with stuff. So definitely go check him out. Smoking Kneecap Biting with Smoking Jeremy B. Right, Tannehill, KCT. I don't know who we're going to get. What defense are we going to select? I'm curious. I'm curious exactly where I line up here in this points projection here. Minnesota. So we'll go Cleveland. All right. So we'll go standings, and I am dead last. Cousins, Adams, CD. Such a strong start. Cole Kmet's questionable. This could be a questionable deal at running back. Ronald Jones, I like there. Hayden Hurst, I love that value. Cordell Patterson, if he's anything like he was last year, it could be big. Mooney, Waddle. Receivers are studs, dude. Studs. Derek Carr to partner with Devontae. Cousins, I don't have a partner with. That's a tough one. Yeah, it's a tough break. Let's see what the first one looks like. Make sure I'm in there. Yeah. Right. Wendell, Allen, Judy, Davis, Eckler, Javonte, Getter, Godwin. I like those. I like that. I like all that right here. That's going to be some points by itself. Eckler with this, or Allen with this top. Rodgers, then Eckler. Or Eckler, then Javonte. Not too bad. See what JM has. Herbert, Metcalf, Marquise Brown, Joey Mixon, Najee, Dawson Knox. Again, we're all basing this off of Yahoo projections, guys. So don't get too crazy about it. And it's actually not too bad of a team. I have to remember that here. Let's see what the third guy is. Cortland Sutton, Christian McCaffrey. So who's in the middle of the pack on this one here? Clyde, Isaiah. I don't think Clyde gets 181. What did he get last year? 108. You tell me he's going to get 80 more points there on the Chiefs this year? Doubtful. Love you, Clyde, but ain't going to happen. So your quarterbacks, I rank third to last. Wide receivers, I kill them. Not really, but still. Let's see what his receivers again were. Judy, Davis, Godwin, Devonta, Robert Woods, and Mecole. Man, I feel like I dominate that section. Running back, not great. Tight end, not great. Kicker, defense? No. Okay, who cares? So, yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. There you have it. So that's another night of mock drafts here. We're going to do a couple more. My plan is to get on tomorrow about this time. So it'll be about 10 o'clock. Maybe stay on for about an hour. Maybe do one or two here. And we'll just continue to exceed, and maybe we'll do a challenge or something like all AFC West players or something like that. But leave it in the comments on challenges you want me to make. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you guys go check out, if you're on the Sports Buffoons channel, go check out Let's Talk Sports. If you're on the Let's Talk Sports channel, go check out the Sports Buffoons. We'll be there live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central on Buffoon and Bodkins. We got Ryan Larison, Fantasy Football, who's the tool I was using, coming into play at 8 p.m. Central. And then Jonathan Grishman will talk some MLB baseball stuff with us at 8:45. And then we'll have at least one other football topic in person. And tomorrow night, we'll do a mock draft afterwards on a whole separate video once again. And then Wednesday, guys, join us here for another division breakdown. I believe we're doing the NFC North with the guys, but I'll get all that confirmed later. So lots to do, lots to going on, but let's keep practicing on our mocks. Go subscribe. A lot of football resources down below. Brian Larson stuff for Facebook for the people. Wag me. Get the newsletter. Free newsletter, guys. Free newsletter comes out every Monday. Make sure you do that. Confirm the email, and then Rotoballer as well. And then you got Mikey, Basement Brood Fantasy Football. Go check that out. Cool tool. Drop my name in the referral link. Take care of you on that. And then don't forget about Underdog Fantasy. Go sign up for that as well. Really different than FanDuel, different than DraftKings. Looks so awesome. I'm excited to try it here. Hopefully this weekend we can all experience it together. But drop that and make sure you put in the promo code LTS, Larry, Tom, Sam. Drop it in to the promo code. Make sure Let's Talk Sports gets credit. Other than that, guys, thanks for joining me once again on another fabulous time. And catch you tomorrow. See you guys.